Right, I'm Tomi Knuutila, come from the University of Lapland, north in Rovaniemi, Finland, and I'm a lecturer of digital media. And my interests are in physical computing, interaction design that goes away from the computer and the keyboard, and also combining small software and new technologies into everyday life practices. So today I talked about geocaching, which is a little bit more of a hobby than academic practice that I do, but it's something I've been trying to see if we can get new aspects of this geocaching that we can use and think about location-based storytelling or narration that happens in specific locations, and small stories, hidden stories, which are kind of a transparent layer of a place, of a city, of a landscape, of whatever place you go to. So the whole archive, if you think about that, is created by regular people who practice geocaching, not some institution or organization who does the interviewing or collection of the data, or no matter how they do it. So it's kind of like one of these socially evolving archives that are also common in digital culture. A lot of the archives in digital culture are also kind of user created, user born. So this is definitely what could be considered as such techno pollution. Of course, this is interesting topic, and if you go back, if you think about people who research history, they might look at some cave paintings which are being graffiti at the time. Not, of course, all, but it tells a lot of things about our life. I'm pretty sure that future archaeologists will be really fascinated about going to our dumps and finding stuff, hopefully not people, finding stuff in the dumps and kind of reimagining our culture based on that kind of things. I mean, question of data. I mean, there's so much data around that it's really about question of selection then, and it's a question of who is researching it and who is needing it for what purpose. So if you think about geocaching and putting these stories, is that perhaps there is somebody interested in these small everyday life stories that are location specific, and then maybe geocaching will open up an interesting archive to research those, or patterns, or writing about styles, because you log every find. You also kind of reveal something about yourself, not also in the hiding, but people who find them kind of are telling about their story, what they do, why they drive it, why they stopped. Are they maniac cachers, or are they just everyday passers-by? So you get to read all kinds of stories. So of course there's a lot of, if you think about 2.5 million caches, every cache has 10, 20, 100 logs. That's a lot of data already, and mining that data will be different, but that's true also in many other cases. So and of course it's easy to ignore. If you're not interested in that, I don't think it pollutes you. So so I guess that's the best way to say that. There's a lot of data in the world, but you don't have to read or know all of it. So you have to just find what's suitable or interesting for you.